Hi, this is Elise. She is a music ed major. She's a sophomore and she plays the cello normally.
Yes.
And today we're going to be learning how to put together and play a note on the saxophone. So, first off, you're going to go ahead and open up your case and, yep, make sure the label's up just like that so that you're opening it the right way.
Okay.
And then the first thing we're going to take out is the neck strap.
This black thing here?
Yep. So go ahead and, yep, untwist it. And then slip it on. And you're going to want this little adjustment thing kind of facing forward so that you can adjust it easily. So, yep, looks good. And then the next thing you're going to go ahead and do is take the reed out of its little cover and then put it in your mouth so that it's like that, yep. And then you're just going to go ahead and let it, get nice and wet before you start playing. So do that while we're putting the rest of the saxophone together. So the next thing you're going to want to do is take out the body of the saxophone. And when you're doing that, try to avoid grabbing it on the little rods here. So grab one hand down here, one hand up here, yeah, and then just lift it up. And you can go ahead and take the little hook on your neck strap and hook it into the sax up. It's up a little higher. Yep. And it just slips through there. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do to put it together is you're going to take out the neck. And when you're doing that, just kind of grab it right around here. Be careful not to grab it on one of the ends. And then
where do I hold the instrument when I'm casually holding it?
When you're just casually holding it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just usually keep my hand kind of around the middle of it.
Like this?
Yeah, and then the neck strap helps hold it too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, go ahead and take out your neck. And the way that we put this in is we put it in here and use a twisting motion to put it in. Yep, just like that. And then it's exactly right. You want to make sure that you aren't putting too much pressure on this key or pushing it kind of up and down while you're putting it on. And then, let's see, you're going to want to make sure, if you look on the back here, that this key is centered. So you're going to want to twist yours just a little to make sure it's in the center. Yep, looks good. And then do you see the screw up here? You can go ahead and tighten it down so that your neck isn't turning while you're playing.
Just so it's snug?
Yeah, just so it's snug. Alright, so the next thing we're going to get out is the mouthpiece. And go ahead and take off the cover. Does yours have a ligature with it? Okay. It was just in the wrong place. That's fine. So to put this on, it's the same, it's twisting motion, and it's going to cover about half of the cork when you put it on. So you can go ahead, twist it on. And then if it's really hard to twist, you can always put some cork grease on it, but it looks like you're getting it pretty well. Yep. And then go ahead and let your ligature sit on there. And we're going to put on the reed. So the way I like to do it is I slide the ligature up a little bit, and then I slide the reed up underneath it. And then slide the ligature back down into position. And putting one thumb on the bottom and one thumb up here on the sides, you slide it into position. So what you're going to want is just a little bit of the black part showing up here.
The black part?
Oh, you have your reed on backwards, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep, so then slide. Your ligature's on upside down, it looks like, too. No, it wasn't. I was wrong.
So, you put the ligature on first.
Mm-hmm. And then slide in the reed. Okay. And then,
Okay.
yep. And so what you're going to want to do is tighten these down. And again, you want them so that they're snug, but you don't want to crank them down as hard as you possibly can. Okay. So, next thing we're going to look at is how to hold it. So for you, since you're a little shorter, you're going to want to make your neck strap shorter probably. Because when you hold it, you want the neck strap to bring it so that the mouthpiece is right up to your mouth. Your hands are going to be helping support it, but you don't want to have to like pick it up or anything. Okay, yep, go ahead and set it up. And then if you want to, if it's more comfortable for you, you can move it off to the side to play too.
Okay.
Yeah, so you might want to bring it off to the side. Yeah. And then you're going to turn the mouthpiece so it's still going straight into your mouth.
Like that?
I mean, you're going to want it basically going straight in. So, yeah, you're going to want to turn it a little more than that, it looks like. Yep, that looks about right. So for your hand position, for your left hand, you're going to put your thumb on this little thumb pad right here. It's just the round resting place for it. And then for your fingers, you're going to go to the second one down, skip one, the next one right after that, and your pinkies are just going to be kind of resting where they can get to all of these keys. Yep, you got the right fingering. So basically it's a C shape, and then your fingers are almost angled down a little bit. And then for your right hand, your thumb kind of goes right under this thumb rest down here.
Which one?
All the way down.
Okay.
And then the fingers are just 1, 2, 3. And again, there's pinky keys that it rests. So this is also a C shape, kind of like you're holding a water bottle or something. But this one, your fingers are going straight. They're not angled. Okay. So go ahead and hold the saxophone up. And yeah, it looks about right. So for your mouth, the way that you do the mouthpiece is you're going to take about 1/4 of an inch into your mouth. And then, or maybe 1/2 inch, but you're going to want your top teeth to be coming straight down onto the mouthpiece and touching it. So top teeth are like that. And then for your bottom teeth, your bottom lip kind of halfway covers them, but you still want a little bit of this pink part showing. So it's kind of... Do you have your top teeth down on the mouthpiece? Yeah? Okay. So that looks good. And what you want to think about as far as squeezing it or as far as pressure is, think about your mouth like it's the spokes of a wheel. You want an even pressure coming from all sides. So, with no fingers down, just go ahead and try to blow and see if you can make a sound. Yeah? I mean, you're getting a sound, so that's good. Try to think about taking a deeper breath. So breathing down towards your stomach, not up in your chest. And then focusing the air, so pushing it out faster. Yeah, that was better. So the note that we're going to work on is a G. It's kind of right in the middle, easy note to play, and that's going to be these 3 fingers all down. So got that? Yep. And it should be sounding like... Yeah, so that was the right idea. I think part of your problem is you took a whole lot of mouthpiece in your mouth there.
Yeah.
So you're going to want to maybe focus your embouchure more. So it's and then around. was good. So, in order to improve the tone quality, we can work on our embouchure, obviously, and then we can work on maybe taking better breaths and controlling them. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and explain just a little bit about how to tongue. So basically, like how you're going to start your note. So your tongue is going to go ahead and it's going to be right about there on your tongue. And it's going to hit the tip of the reed with like a da syllable. So it'll be like da, da. Yeah, so that was really good. So I think we made a whole lot of progress today. And yeah, I think you got a basic understanding of how to get started on the saxophone. So good job.
Thank you.